Before creating my own magazine, I went into some deep research of similar products. The only popular house/club music magazine out in the UK market was Mixmag. These have been supplying the UK since 1983 with the latest intel of house music industry. When creating my magazine pages, I wanted to stick with similar codes and conventions Mixmag had used. However, I wanted to have my own twist on the magazine so it didn't look like just some other generic magazine you'd see on the shelf. One of the simple codes and conventions I used was the same layout as Mixmag. This is evident on my front cover as I have used an attractive young male to model and captured him with a medium close-up shot. This type of shot is used to capture the model's outfit so that readers are inspired to dress in a similar way, as well as capturing the face and even portray their facial expressions. The preferred reading throughout my magazine is the portrayal of my model. I purposely made Harry wear a fake tattoo as this has connotations of rebellion and an image of coolness, further persuading my readers to idolise him and wish to become more like him. To continue at this point, this can mirror Carl Rogers' theory that the use of photography is to make the audience see Harry as their ideal self, to the male audience or to the female audience their ideal partner. Throughout my magazine I decided to use a dark black background. This allowed my images and text to contrast perfectly, creating a more vibrant and eye-catching page as colours were able to pop. During my research I saw that Mixmag had also started doing this, therefore I further followed the codes and conventions similar to Mixmag. The colours which I have used all have a preferred reading. Black has connotations of power, a characteristic in which DJ Wide also partakes as he is overpowering other DJs. As well as that, I have used an electric blue. This particular colour is used to represent future and modern music. The colour looks like something you'd see in the club, glow sticks, neon lights, and relates back to the whole culture of what White Label is about, house music. When brainstorming names for my magazine, there was a wide selection. Nevertheless, I decided to go with White Label, as there was a meaning behind it which I thought would connect perfectly with a magazine. A white label is a vinyl record which is supplied before general release for promotional purposes. People such as radio broadcasters and even some DJs will get this first. These are people who are more important in the music industry. Calling my magazine White Label means readers are getting the newest updates in house music. They will also get a sense of importance semiotically, as they feel they are getting this information immediately and before anyone else. Designing my masthead was a real struggle. I went through a lot of designs to finally find the one I approved of. As you can see from these designs, the variety changed a lot. At first I was going to just have text going across my magazine in a similar way to Mixmag. However, this didn't look aesthetically pleasing and just looked too simplistic. I then decided to design an actual white label vinyl. I wanted to use this graphic in a similar way Q does with their magazine. Nevertheless, I didn't think people would understand the name of the magazine, so text seemed necessary. In the end, I decided to incorporate both, having text overlap the graphic. This further continues the idea that White Label is a magazine which is exclusive and rare, only available to those who are superior in the sense of music. As well as all the ones that I've gone into great detail about, I have also used simple codes and conventions which every magazine should have, such as a barcode, since the magazine will be paid for. As well as that, I included dates so that readers would know which issue they are reading. Additionally, I have included page numbers so that readers can navigate around the magazine easier, as well as adding website links on the pages so that readers can check out our website.